Hey guys, so I found this fun thread on a forum where people were showing how they would code a sample strategy in their platform of choice. So I'm going to show you guys how to do this in RealTest. And if there's any other ideas that you'd like me to show you, don't forget to like, subscribe, and just drop a comment below and I'll see what I can do about it. Let's get started. And for this example, let's just assume no commissions, no slippage, and we're going to bet 30K per trade. All right. So the first thing that we're going to do is we're going to import our data. So I pay for Norgate data, but you're free to use Yahoo if you want. We're going to give it a list of symbols that we're interested in for the data. So in this case, TQs and SPY. I'm going to give it a start date, end date, and a name to save this file. Okay, so let's do our test settings now. So it's pretty similar. We could just copy that, tell it what data file that we want to use, give it a test name, and since we're going to bet 30K per trade, let's just give it an account size of 30K as well. And our bar size is going to be daily in this case, which is the default. All right, so let's do our strategy now. We're going to give it a name. We're going to bet in dollars, right? So we're going to say value for dollars, and then we're going to bet 30K per trade. And this is a long strategy. It's going to get that by the positive quantity here. So you can just like default that out. All right, now let's do our entry setup. So we're going to buy TQs. So since we have two symbols in our list here, we have to say that we're going to be trading TQs. If the open is 2% below the close 2 days prior. So a quick note about bar offsets here. All right, so if we have today, this is going to be our setup bar. If we have tomorrow, this is going to be our entry bar, and we have yesterday. So the setup bar is going to be a 0 offset. So this is the current bar or the most recently completed bar. And then tomorrow is going to be -1, and yesterday is going to be 1. So I think of this as 1 bar ago, right? Okay, so they're saying 2% below the close of 2 days prior. So they're saying 2 days before the entry bar, right? Or so 1, 2, or 1 bar before the setup bar at a 2% dip. Okay. Now keep in mind they're explicitly saying at the open here. If they had said at the open or intraday, or they just said in general, just buy the dip, right? This would be a regular limit order in which you would do it like this. But since they're explicitly saying at the open, we're going to code it like this. So we're going to check that tomorrow's open is less than or equal to our limit. Okay. Now, and if the close of the prior day was below a 5-period simple moving average. So they're talking about the setup bar, right? Below a 5-period simple moving average, and if SPY was down the prior day. So keep in mind that we're trading TQs here. So now we have to do a check on SPY. So we use extern for an external symbol here, and we're checking for a down close or a red candle. And if the day, the week of tomorrow is not Friday, so the 5th day here. All right, and we're going to enter at the open, but this is actually a default, so we can comment that out. Now let's take care of our exit. So we're going to exit if the trade has gained 4% on the same day. So that's going to be our profit target. So wherever we got filled and a 4% gain. Or exit at the end of the same day if the profit target has not been reached. So we're going to exit no matter what. Okay, so exit rule 1, and the exit time is going to be at the close. Load our data, test. Okay, and I'm just going to check here that this is doing what I expect. So if we check some trades, then we buy the dip, and we either get out at the exit rule, which means we just get out at the close, or we hit our profit target. So since it says exit rule here, we didn't hit our target. Exit limit, we did hit our target. Didn't, yep. And it's doing what I expect. So let's see. Yeah, so that's a pretty clear example. We bought the dip here, and then we hit our profit target. All right, and if you're curious about the results, I can show those to you. That wasn't the point of this thread, but here they are. And I usually look at the rate of return, max drawdown, win rate, payoff ratio, expectancy, profit factor, Sharpe, Sortino. All right. So there you have it. If you found this video helpful, don't forget to like, subscribe, and drop a comment below if there's anything else you'd like me to show you. Thanks for watching.